All right, welcome to the broadcast. You're just in time to see the crowning of the 2018 Rhea County Homecoming Queen.
That is Hannah Masterson. Congratulations to Hannah. And congratulations to all of our homecoming court. They look fantastic out here tonight. We are coming to you live from Eagle Stadium, Bill Horton Field, Jim Barnes Press Box. As always, I am joined by Elmer Harris. We've got Zach Daly on camera, as well as the Kamer brothers.
Jared and Brian.
Thank you, guys. It is a wonderful evening here in Evansville, Tennessee. Elmer, I say it every week, but it's always good football weather.
It always is good football weather. It appears a little rain has got it humid, so it's a condition we're accustomed to up here at Eagle Stadium so far this season.
That's right. I get made fun of for preferring some warmer temperatures, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous 79 degrees right now. And you are looking live down at Bill Horton Field, where we are about to play our national anthem.
So we absolutely want to welcome you to the broadcast. We're going to kick it away to our opener while they do the anthem, and we will be right back. All right, we are back here at Eagle Stadium. That was the Rhea County Chorus.
Elmer, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
What a way to ring us in for tonight's game. Once again, is the Rhea County Golden Eagles on homecoming night, squaring off against the Marion County Warriors. Marion County coming into tonight's game at 3-3, 2-1 in their own district. Talking a little bit with Marion County insider and friend of the program, Tom McIntyre, earlier today. Marion County, historically one of the most well-respected programs in the division, down a little bit this year. But we still expect a good challenge tonight.
We certainly expect a good challenge out of the Warriors. Great tradition in that program. So many state titles. We'll be hearing more about that.
You're exactly right, Elmer. And another friend of the program, Chip Lockhart, is from Marion County, is he not?
There he is, and Chip's keys to the game. Chip's a class of '93 graduate, but he won for the class for the 1990 and '92 season.
That's
has
right.
two state titles under his belt. He's sitting in today as a correspondent. We're here with Ray Review, good friend of mine from many years, Chip Lockhart, and Chip's keys to the game. It's going to come down to who controls the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So as Chip's from Marion County, he's become an Eagle fan. He certainly hasn't left his Marion County Warriors roots behind, so he's still a Warrior. But he's also, the demographics of Marion County and Rhea County are so similar as far as the rural community and just great people. So we want to welcome everyone from Jasper and Marion County that's tuning into our broadcast. We want to welcome you into our broadcast. Another thing Chip says to look out for, he says, don't let Marion County lull you to sleep and then throw the long one, because they have a capacity to do that this season, but I reminded him that that's kind of Ray County's game in and of itself. It's kind of to lull you to sleep.
Right. So
we want to thank Chip for sharing those tips with us, and we'll kick back. He's going to be texting in some words of advice for us throughout the broadcast, making comments. At a distance, his daughter Delaney has a volleyball game tonight. We would wish her the best of luck. And right now, we're going to kick it to one of our favorite sponsors, our title sponsor, and then we'll kick it to our first down and touchdown sponsor. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in with us tonight. It's Marion County Warriors at Bill Horton Field, homecoming.
That's right. We'll be right back. We're about 7 minutes away from kickoff right after this.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
We believe within Lazy Boy that every endeavor we embark upon has to be a win-win proposition. We also try to go out and study companies, study organizations that have been wildly successful in what they do and how they get better. We spend a lot of time benchmarking, and we do the same with our social responsibility.
When I stepped into the role about 5 years ago, we had a 90% recycling rate, 90 to 92%. But what put us over the hump to go zero waste to landfill was really finding a home for that last 8%. We have almost 100 different materials that we recycle just on site, from plastics to electronics to cardboard. Last year we recycled over 6 million pounds of metal. According to the EPA, that equates to over 250,000 gallons of oil saved. We essentially take all our off-fall of wood, which we run about 1 million board feet of wood every month. We grind it up and we actually run it into a silo, and from the silo then it goes into 2 boilers, and those boilers we can actually use to heat and cool the plant. We have a state-of-the-art LED lighting system, and it integrates a building technology that allows us to get data from every single light. So I can not only track sustainability metrics, but I can also track movement metrics through the plant to find hot spots of where people are moving and where they're going.
I believe 7 consecutive years we've reduced the amount of electrical usage we're currently using. We've reduced the amount of water that we're using in our factories and our distribution centers. We've reduced the amount of natural gas that we're using while increasing the output of our businesses. So that's pretty much a win-win, right? You increase your output, yet you do it with less energy consumption.
Lazy Boy takes safety very seriously. It's ingrained in our culture. You can see the management commitment, the focus on safety, the engagement of team members, everybody watching out for each other's back. It really is a my brother's keeper mentality out there. What you're going to see is floor markings. You're going to see flashing lights, strobe lights, mirrors. You're also going to see a blue light on the floor that's called the firefly. These are all warning indicators to you that there's an approaching fork truck. You're going to see people wearing their PPE or their personal protective equipment, gloves, glasses. Everybody is engaged in these safety activities. That's the foundation of the safety culture that we have. Another great example is our robotics. We invested in robotics, and now we have a robot that's building those bases, and the employees have moved on to better, more ergonomically friendly jobs. We want them to enjoy their jobs and enjoy their life out of work.
I think what we do is bigger than just building furniture. It's about helping people and changing people's lives in a positive way, and we truly believe in that.
One of the things that stands out to me is that Lazy Boy has really always been not just a family-oriented company, but also really community-oriented. One of the things that I admire specifically is Lazy Boy's response to disaster relief when there is a major catastrophe that happens.
During natural disasters that have occurred throughout the country, Lazy Boy has donated foods to our local communities in which our businesses are working within. It's been a great help to the communities, and we're very proud of that.
Another great partnership is Help Heal the Vets. Our leather cutting center in Newton, Mississippi donated leather to the vets that then took the leather and crafted out of it. There are actually quite a few veterans that work at Lazy Boy here, and I know that each of the veterans are proud that our organization recognizes them. And
all right, we are back. You can see the captains on the field now, Jace.
That's right, led as usual by Chandler Kaler, number 42, number 78, Colton Edwards, number 57, Peyton Duggar, and number 7, Zach Pemberton, as they face off at midfield for the coin toss. Looks like a retoss has been made. Marion County has one, and they will elect to defer, which means that Ray County will receive the opening kickoff. The starting lineups for tonight on offense for Ray County. At wideout, number 37, Taylor Cowley. Number 29, Dylan Reed. Right tackle, number 57, Peyton Duggar. Right guard, number 78, Colton Edwards. At center, number 54, Asa Patton. At left guard, number 51, Jacob Stringfellow. And at left tackle, number 53, Caleb Stampy. Typically in at wingback for Ray County, number 13, Aubrey Smith, unfortunately injured. He's got an ankle sprain. He will be out at least for this week. We hope to have his return for next week as we travel to Soddy Daisy. We will keep you updated on anything regarding that. Also at wingback, number 24, Gavin Morrison. At fullback for Ray County, number 42, Chandler Kaler. And at quarterback, number 7, Zach Pemberton. As you can see, the Ray County Golden Eagles busting through the sign. Well executed, Elmer. No tramples this week. On defense, your starting lineup tonight at nose tackle, Colton Edwards. Defensive tackle, Jacob Stringfellow. Also at defensive tackle, number 48, Bo Garmany. At outside linebacker, number 22, Braden Davis. Also manning the outside linebacker spot, number 23, Jackson Langley. At inside linebacker, number 42, Chandler Kaler. Anchoring the defense as well at inside linebacker, number 40, Bradley Goodwin. At defensive back, we've got Mason Jolly, number 36, number 29, Dylan Reed, number 11, Elijah Davis, and Dalton Smith, I'm told, will be in for the injured Aubrey Smith. Or excuse me, Dalton Hampton.
Yeah, good to see Dalton back because he's been out a couple of weeks.
Ray County been dealing with some injuries so far this year, but making the most of things.
Next man up. And these guys have been stepping in. Really proud to see that some of these younger guys step in.
That's right. Back deep to receive for Ray County, number 4, Stoney Callball, as well as number 11, Elijah Davis. And as always, the keys for Ray County, Elmer, we talk about this week in, week out. Again, we are sorry to drone on and on about this, but we've got to make sure that we hold on to the ball on offense. Cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. Whether it's misexecuted snaps or pitches, got to hang on to the football, as well as eliminating costly penalties. On defense, just like Chip Lockhart said, cannot be beaten deep, cannot be lulled to sleep with Marion County's run game and then be hit over the top. And just play sound, fundamental football on defense. And here we are. It is football time in Ray County, as Elijah Davis will take it. Mishandles the kick, but he collects it near the 10. Tries to find a seam. He will get it out past the 20 to about the 22-yard line, while Ray County will take over 1st and 10. Elmer, we talk about it every week, but important to get off to a good start, establishing the run, dominate the line of scrimmage, get a good push up front.
Absolutely. That line of scrimmage is critical.
That's right. Ray County comes out with a lone wide receiver, split to the left. Morrison in motion. The give will go up the middle to the fullback. That is Bo Garmany on a gain of close to 4 yards or so. And again, even if it's just that, if it's 4 yards in the cloud of dust, Ray County will take it. Again, cannot afford the negative plays or penalties early in down and distance situations. Marion County comes out in a 5-man front. The give will once again go up the middle to Bo Garmany, who struggles for yards. Looks like he'll pick up 1 or 2.
That was a good defensive push. Credit to the Warriors' defensive line.
That's right. It will bring up a manageable 3rd and 5 for Ray County, as number 29, Dylan Reed, checks into the game. Ray County in a 2 wide receiver set. Bo Garmany at fullback. Morrison in motion. The pitch will be faked, and Pemberton will roll to his right, where he has got Bo Garmany in the flat, who makes the catch. He is fighting, struggling, still on his feet, and finally brought down past the 40 at the 43-yard line. Elmer, that'll be another Ray County lazy boy first down.
Shazam, Bo Garmany strikes again. Boy, he's always good to light a fire under this offense.
Elmer, he runs so hard when he has the ball in his hands, and a great play call getting Pemberton out into the flat, rolling to his right, and delivering a great ball to Bo Garmany.
I actually have some killer highlights from last night's Ridge to River Classic that I would like to run when we get a chance. What a great game.
I'm excited for that.
Oh,
Pemberton on the keeper. He's got room around the left side. He stiff arms a man, and he gets out to a gain of 10. He's going to be very close to a lazy boy first down. Past midfield out to around the 47-yard line. Looks like he'll be just short.
Yeah, great run by Pemberton. He is knocking on the door with a big game tonight. He could potentially break a season record for touchdowns.
Wow. That is no small feat. We've had some excellent running backs.
Yeah, we have. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this. Well, okay, forgive me. That's the wrong trivia question. So it's actually in the article that we published today.
All right, the pitch will be made. That is Jackson Langley, who will struggle. Looks like he's going to be brought down for no gain, possibly lost a foot or two.
We credit the Warriors once again for closing that edge.
That's right, and Pemberton was lucky to get the pitch off.
It's going to bring up an important 3rd down. What's the Warriors?
I still like our chances, Elmer, as always, to pick up any 3rd or 4th down in short situation. Ray County almost always able to sneak it for a first down, which is exactly what they do here and now, as Zach Pemberton will have plenty with a surge up the middle for another Ray County lazy boy first down. That's why it's always nice, Elmer, to be in a 2nd and short situation. That way, if you want to, you can roll the dice and take a shot downfield if you so choose, because on 3rd and short, you know, it's almost automatic to pick it up. So 2nd down is almost a wasted down. That's why it's so important to get off to a good start on 1st down.
Absolutely, and this is a big first down now in Warriors territory. Here comes in Dylan Reed in with the play.
One of the hallmarks of a Pemberton offense is that the play is typically run in by a wide receiver. An unusual formation for Ray County, as there are 2 wide receivers off to the left. Pemberton will keep it himself, go around the right edge, and he will pick up about 3. He is down at about the 41-yard line.
Yeah, and that was really that's a long 3 yards. That's really still staying ahead of the sticks. Good read by Pemberton that time on the keep.
You're exactly right, Elmer.
That middle was closing fast. That's
right, 2nd and a long 6 for Ray County. I'm curious what our first trivia question will be tonight. I accidentally spoiled last week, so I promise to keep my mouth shut for this one.
Well, I mean, as a former contestant on Jeopardy, I would be.
Pemberton now playing play action. He's got Gavin Morrison deep. He hits Morrison. Oh, he cannot reel it in. It is off the hands of Gavin Morrison, who was open across the middle of the field.
In and out of the hands of Morrison. We'll run that one back.
And that play was absolutely there. Pemberton with a good job on the play fake to the fullback.
I love the call.
Morrison lined up at right wing back, darts straight across the middle of the field and almost a seam route. And he had nothing but
footsteps.
That's right. He had nothing but artificial turf in front of him.
I don't know if he heard footsteps or he just.
You know, sometimes when you're that wide open, you get excited. As Pemberton here is wide open as he darts across the left sideline. He's got plenty of room, and he will go in for the Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown. A great run by Zach Pemberton around the left edge.
Beautiful run by Pemberton, and that's going to get him one touchdown closer to that record.
Great play call as Pemberton had lots of running room around the left end.
It sure was, and I know you're wanting to see that replay, so I'm going to run it back for you right now, Jace.
All right, and again, he is almost untouched as he beats the safety around to the corner, turns upfield. And there was Bo Garmon. He's still racing downfield, hustling, lead blocking for him. As the extra point is clanked off the upright. It is no good, and at the sign of the dancing football, it is Ray County 6, Marion County 0 with 6:22 left in the first quarter. We will be right back.
Hi, I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut-above experience.
At Market Street Hair, you can expect a fun atmosphere with very reasonable prices. We specialize in the latest cuts and use the best color available. We're conveniently located at 1599 Market Street in Dayton. Make your appointment today. Give us a call at 775-4849.
Go Eagles!
And we are back as Ray County with an excellent opening drive to this game. Drove the field and Zach Pemberton took it in. Himself on a keeper around the left edge. Extra point was missed, and Ray County here now kicks off. A strong kick that will go into the end zone, just barely, thank goodness. And it will be a touchback.
Wow, that's the first we've seen this season.
That is a strong kick from number 41, who's kicking tonight in for Chig Frazier.
I'm sorry, he is a new addition on the roster. We're going to have to check that out. I'm not.
That's right. Nor do we have a name on the back of the jersey either, Elmer. But fantastic kick from the mystery new guy.
I'm surprised we're up here with Zach Daly, the soccer guru for Ray County, and that's likely where the cat came from.
Jacob Stringfellow pursuing from the backside.
Wow.
And
getting it done, baby.
Great job closing by the Ray County defense as the quarterback is brought down in the backfield.
Look at Stringfellow all the way from the far side.
Great hustle.
Actually closes in, and this is a perfect time to announce this week's Academic Player of the Week. It's none other than Jacob Stringfellow with a 3.72 GPA. He's interested in focusing on mechanical engineering. He's drawn to science and math. And when he says, when I ask him, what does Ray County football mean to you, Jacob? He said that's my brothers. He said that you step up, be there for the brother beside you, and he said football's family. But when it comes to Jacob, I talked to his father Bradley, and his father said it's very important. As much as they are a football family, originally from Mississippi, as important as football is to them, school comes first. And they're so proud to hear that Jacob was named the Academic Player of the Week, and we just want to celebrate him and his hard work in the classroom.
That's right. Congratulations to Jacob. As there was a clock issue on the field, the officials took a timeout to get it addressed. 6:45 now on the scoreboard as Marion County has it second and a long 12. Marion County in the pistol now. 2 wide receivers. And the give will go up the middle to the tailback. Finds a little bit of a crease, and he darts forward to the 24-yard line where he is tripped up. He's going to set up third and about 6 or so for the Warriors. Once again, Aubrey Smith missing tonight's game with an ankle sprain. We hope to have him back next week against Saudi Daisy.
We certainly hope to have him back for that big region matchup against Saudi Daisy, who is looking very legit this season.
A great play is made by the Rhea County defense on 3rd and long.
That's a huge stop for the Rhea County defense. I would like to take this quick opportunity, if I may, to try to squeeze in a few plays. Check this out, Jace. This is from last night. Look at this young man from Ray Middle launch it.
In stride.
In stride.
Very impressive.
Look at this one. We're going to have to cut back to the action real soon, but
wide open. Great job reeling that in. The spin move, hitting that B button. As Marion County will punt on 4th and 5. Great play on that 3rd down by Jackson Langley. The snap is high, but it is brought down. The kick is off, and number 29, Dylan Reed, is back to receive. He'll take it off the bounce, dart forward, and a gutsy catch by Dylan Reed coming up to make that.
Yeah, credit to Dylan.
He took a shot, but it prevented the ball from rolling, and Rhea County losing another at least 5 to 10 yards.
Yeah, that could have gotten a Warriors bounce and cost, a good 5-10, like you said, maybe even more.
Good job by Dylan protecting that ball, too, off the bounce. As Rhea County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 41. Good field position after the 3 and out. 5:19 left to go in this first quarter. Rhea County leading 6-0, having scored on their opening possession. The PAT was missed. And Bo Garmany is back in at fullback, as there are 2 wide receivers. Langley in motion, but there is a pre-snap penalty. Looks like there might have been some movement. The call will be a false start against Rhea County. Back us up 5, where we will repeat 1st down. However, that had the makings of an interesting play call, too. I think we were going to roll Zach Pemberton out of the pocket on that. We had a man in motion coming across. Normally we have a wingback in motion towards the back of the formation.
So I'm really liking, in spite of the, that's okay. That's okay, the drop pass early. That's okay. I'm really liking the play calling out of Coach Mark Pemberton. He is really kind of flexing his muscles here with this offense.
That's right. The pitch will go out to Jackson Langley, who breaks a tackle. He's got room around the right side, stays on his feet, and he is out across the 40, where he will have a Rhea County lazy boy 1st down.
Shazam. Jackson Langley.
And Elmer, look at the patience on that play by Zach Pemberton, waiting until the last minute to pitch that ball. And Langley darting ahead, breaking tackles. Good hard running.
Good blocking downfield by Dylan Reed.
Exactly, Elmer. Good eye. As Rhea County will have it at the Warrior 39-yard line.
I love to see that downfield block and 20 yards downfield.
Elmer, the give will go up the middle to Bo Garmany, who cuts back across to his left, and he will have plenty. It is a gain of 15 for a Rhea County lazy boy 1st down. Again, just good hard running from Bo Garmany, and the hole was there too. He didn't get touched until he was at least 5 or 6 yards up the field.
Yeah, and you can see that move. He's got the juice now. He's got the juice.
And he will be substituted on this play. In at fullback, number 40, Bradley Goodwin. And Zach Pemberton will keep it, but he is brought down in the backfield as there was a busted assignment. And it will be a loss on the play. Bring up 2nd about 12 or so for Rhea County.
As always, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, and special thanks to all of our great sponsors. Title sponsor Professional Therapy Services of Rhea County as part of Rhea Medical Center. Our first down and touchdown sponsor, of course, is Lazy Boy, and our halftime and postgame sponsor is none other than Nokian Tires. So thankful to have those guys.
That's right. Gavin Morrison on the pitch, cuts up field, and he'll have a nice gain on the play. It is very close to a Lazy Boy first down.
Boy, it's very close.
Once again, good execution on that option pitch by Zach Permanent and Gavin Morrison reeling it in. And it doesn't look like the refs will call for a measurement. Instead, they will say it is 3rd and short, 3rd and about 6 inches maybe.
Jace, if you were forced to put the farm on this play, what play would you?
I'll go with the quarterback sneak, and I would have myself a second farm.
Yes, sir.
There we go as Ray County easily picks up the Lazy Boy first down off the surge up the middle.
Yeah, and that's really good sportsmanship there by number 44 of the Warriors, who unfortunately is missing on this roster as well.
That's right, but we appreciate him helping up a Ray County Golden Eagle.
Helping up good old Colton.
By the way, Elmer, nice to see Cam Lane texting in. For those of you who might be wondering, and no one has actually wondered where Cam is.
No.
I've received no text saying, hey, we miss Cam. But at any rate, he is off. He is in Kansas City following the Bieber 2018 tour. Don't stop believing. We wish him the best in his travels. He should be back next week as we go to Soddy Daisy. As Ray County will take a timeout with 2:24 left in the first half. Ray County leading 6-0. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Ray County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you to join us on Sunday at either our 8:30 or 11 o'clock services. Hopefully we'll see you here, and I look forward to seeing you and your students at the Ray County football games.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
And here we are. Zach Permanent drops back to pass. He's got a wide open receiver, and it's going to be a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown as he hits Taylor Cowley.
Wow, Taylor Cowley.
Across the middle. Perfect throw. Permanent delivers a strike for the touchdown. Let's get a look at that play again.
Please.
We've got good protection up front. Off play action. Permanent with a 3-step drop. And across the middle of the field on the slant is Cowley.
That's just a strike. That's a strike.
Beautiful. Beautiful. As number 41 comes on for the extra point. Strong kick. It's got lots of leg on it, and it is good. And at the sign of the dancing football, Elmer, it is Ray County Golden Eagles 13, the Marion County Warriors 0.
Let's take a look at a couple of these big plays of the first half.
This is the Pemberton touchdown run off the left edge. Once again, Bo Garmany hustling, trying to be an escort down that sideline.
And this is the last play.
That's right, the touchdown to Cowley. Pemberton dropping back. Cowley was the wide receiver off to the right. Gets the inside track against the defense and easily scores.
And just look at this beautiful night here at Bill Horton Field. So proud of, hey, this is a really good, solid crowd here from Jasper. A lot of pride in that program in Marion County, and I'm so glad to have those guys. They really, they're a 2A team. They're a little bit off this year. They're 3-3. Hey, we're 3-3 too. But they're a 2A team, and we're a 5A team.
That's right. As the kickoff is fielded near the 10, the return man will get out past the 23. You're exactly right, Elmer. Props to Marion County. They've traveled pretty well tonight.
they've traveled really well, and I want to tip my hat to them for having for stepping up and taking on a 5A team, especially one of caliber as Ray County.
That's right.
Because when they took on that schedule, we were cracking heads. We were breaking jaws. We really were, and we're not far from that now. It's just we got reclassified as well, and we're still playing we're playing more 6A teams than we are 5A teams.
That's right. And from the shotgun, the give will go up the middle for a short gain as Jackson Langley exited the ball game.
So that's kind of Pemberton's style. He's always looking for the toughest opponent he can find, and
you're right, Omar. I know we had trouble within the last few years finding opponents just to play us.
Yeah, and people will have trouble believing that. It's like, why are you playing these teams like Blackman and Cane Ridge? And he's saying, listen.
And Cathedral.
He said, listen, we've struggled to find teams that will actually play us.
That's right. Coach Pemberton and staff have brought back a smash mouth style of football that other teams want nothing to do with.
It's just not really fun for a lot of those teams to play.
Right.
Just not a fun team to play.
Ray County's is a unique offense that you have to spend a lot of time preparing for that you don't see a lot of teams other than Ray County run.
Yeah, even McMinn County has which they went back to the wing tee for a couple of years, and Marion County, they were running the wing tee version of it last year, and they have been lured back into the trend of the spread.
Right. Speaking of the spread, Marion County comes out with a 4 wide receiver set, trips right, and looking across the middle, and throwing slightly behind the receiver is the Warrior quarterback. And it falls incomplete, bringing up 4th and 9.
Yeah, and I did tell Chip. I said, I told him, I guarantee you, Aubrey Smith will have 1 interception, likely 2 tonight. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to me, Aubrey has a high ankle sprain, as we mentioned earlier, and he's going to be out for a couple of weeks.
I hope the stakes weren't too high on that bet.
No.
All right, Dylan Reed back to receive this punt. Once again, a high snap, but it is corralled by the punter. And Reed drifts back. He's going to let this one go, and it will take a Marion County bounce. And it will bounce several yards. Reed electing not to fair catch this one.
So I'd like to give a shout-out to my good friend Matthew Isles, who is another classmate of mine. So many good classmates out of the class of 93. But after we finished our season, I believe in the second round, Ray County with none other than team leader, Kane Ballard and Kevin Frazier and Clay Carroll and company, graduated in that class. So many others, forgive me for not mentioning.
Was that the class with Josh Harris in it as well, Elmer?
Josh was a year behind us.
Okay.
No, I think Josh may have actually been a sophomore.
Okay.
Josh was super stud.
That's right, former All-State wrestler as well.
Yeah, Matthew said he was the best talent that Ray County's ever seen on the football field. Josh Harris.
Wow.
Yeah.
High praise.
High praise for Josh Harris. He said he was just uncanny.
Right.
Just a beast.
Jackson Langley takes the pitcher on the right edge for an excellent gain. He's going to set up second and a long 1, possibly 2. And again, Elmer, this is exactly where you want to be if you're Ray County, where you've got a very makeable second down, where if you want to, you can take a shot deep because you know that you can convert 3rd and short. So even if a pass falls incomplete, you know that you're going to have at least 2 opportunities to sneak it for a first down, and instead the clock will wind down on the first quarter.
So before we kick it away, I would like to run our first trivia question of the night. How many times has Ray County played, Marion, and how does the series stand?
Excellent question, Elmer. That is really good. I promise I won't even attempt on this one, just in case I was to guess it right. I don't want to spoil anything like last week.
Well, I've got a lot of info on this one. So a lot of details as far as the years and the points. So
gotcha.
I would be really surprised if you could tell all the final scores out of each of those times and the winners. So if you could do that, we're going to book another flight and go see Alex Trebek again, Jace. So I'll give some people a little bit of time to chew on that, and we're going to kick it away, and we'll be right back. What years not only where does the series stand, friends, not only where does the series stand, but all together, pour in as much information as you can. What years did we play? Who won? What's the record? And what,
That's right. Tweet us. We are at Ray Review, or find us on Facebook at Ray Review.
Yeah. Tweet us at Ray Review for those trivia answers.
Ray County taking over. The give will go up the middle on second and short to Bo Garmany, who will have enough for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
I've got some other cool trivia coming that I can't wait to get out for you guys.
I'm excited, Elmer.
And we're looking forward to the Nokian halftime show, as always. We're going to have the Ray County Golden Eagle Marching Band coming. Scores from around the region, stats, highlights, and more.
That's right, as Ray County will have first down early in the second quarter here. Bo Garmany in at fullback. Langley and Morrison the wings. As Morrison is in motion, Pemberton will keep it around the left side. He finds a hole, and he's going to have a nice gain of about 8 yards or so on that on first down.
That's how you stay ahead of the sticks.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered, Elmer. Once again, we want to wish safe travels to Cam Lane. Hopefully he is traveling on Nokian tires.
We want to welcome Cody Bice, who has just tuned in to the broadcast.
Hey, Ray County great Cody Bice.
Ray County legend, all-time leading rusher for Ray County, which is a
no small feat.
No small feat.
Bo Garmany takes the handoff. There's a flag down, but he's going to have wide open space in front of him. He is running down the left sideline to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 touchdown Ray County. However, there is a flag down.
He's looking like he's waving it off.
It is going to be an illegal shift against Ray County, as it looks like there may have been 2 men in motion pre-snap. Is going to bring this one back. Sorry about that one, Bo.
Yeah, and Bo, I would have generally. That was a great run, Bo. I would have absolutely gone ahead and snuck in a Lazy Boy touchdown for you, but that flag was too apparent, and the ref was already back there waving his arms like it was no good.
That's right.
That was a great run. There's plenty of time in this game. Yes, we are going to run it back.
And we'll see if we can spot the penalty. I didn't see that. I did not see the penalty. There was only one man in motion, as it looked like Gavin Morrison was the motion man. I did not see where the penalty came from. Now, if they were going to say that our wingback or our fullback wasn't set, that would have been a false start and dead ball. But the call was illegal shift, and I did not see a second motion man. I think you got hosed on that one, Bo. Either way, Bradley Goodwin now in at fullback. Pemberton will go play action. He drops back to pass, and he's going to be sacked back at the 29-yard line. And just like that, it goes from a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown to a 3rd and long after the sack.
Yeah, and that was Taylor Kelly that was open downfield, but the pocket just closed, completely collapsed on Pemberton. It collapsed in a hurry.
It'll bring up 3rd and about 14 for the Golden Eagles. Cowley is split to the left. He is the lone wide receiver. The pitch will be made to Morrison around the left side, and he's got running room, and he will come close to a Ray County Lazy Boy touchdown. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short, it looks like.
Well, that was about a 11, maybe 12-yard pickup.
A great call on 3rd down.
Great call. We're running it back now, Jace. Great read and pitch and great hurdle over the Warrior defender.
That's right, and it looks like Ray County will go for it. 4th and a long one, I'll say 1.5. And Elmer, I'm curious if we sneak it or just give it up the middle to the fullback, Bradley Goodwin now in.
There it is.
And instead, we run the no play, the old freeze. It gets Marion County to jump off sides. And that is a free first down for Ray County. It's a lazy boy first down. Great discipline by the offensive line there, not moving, letting Marion County do the jumping.
Zach, a veteran quarterback, he's got a lot of experience in this. Look at the discipline from the offensive line.
Great job. And Ray County will have it first down at their own 47-yard line. Cowley split out to the right. Morrison and Langley, your wingbacks. Goodwin in at fullback. Langley in motion. The give will go up the middle to Goodwin, who's got a hole. He's up the middle. He is running. And a late flag comes in. Looks like they might have grabbed a face mask. I expect some more yards tacked on to the end of this one, as Bradley Goodwin has a Ray County lazy boy first down.
Shazam, Bradley Goodwin. My man, such a student of the game. Bradley Goodwin. Woo! The big Ric Flair. Shout out. We're going to try to run it back real quick while the refs are marking this one. I'll check this play out here, Jace.
We do have a personal foul face mask against Marion County.
Yeah.
Again, tacked on.
I'm going to run this one back one more time while they're still walking that off.
That's right. And again, a great hole. Good job by Permanent on the give.
Wow, Bradley just ran around his leading blockers, and he just worked his way around them. And
that's right.
Came up for a huge gain.
And a good eye by the referee on that face mask. He must go to Eyes on Main for all your vision needs. Go to Eyes on Main. See doctors K. Meyer, Schaefer, and Smith.
Best
good
in
people.
The business.
That's
They're
right.
The best in the business.
Great
Anywhere.
people, good friends of mine. And the give goes up the middle. This is Bo Garmany fighting. He is inside the 10. He is brought down around the 6. And Ray County will have a manageable second down. Second about 3. As the Ray County offensive line so far dominating the line of scrimmage, getting great pushes so far.
Yeah, and that's really going back to Big Chip. Keys to the game, controlling the line of scrimmage. Such a handsome devil there.
Garmany still in at fullback. Permanent will keep it himself. He will plow ahead for a couple of yards. It looks like he has enough for a Ray County lazy boy first down.
We'll take it.
As he surges inside the 5, down around the 3. It will bring up first and goal for Ray County now.
I'm really liking this drive, how they have stitched this drive together. They had a couple, one penalty on it early on, and they were able to have that big run by Morrison.
Yep.
To
that's right.
Chop down that yardage.
That's right. Very methodical, and a good job by this offense not getting down when the penalty brought back a touchdown. And Permanent bobbles the snap. He picks it up, and he almost takes it in for a touchdown. Instead, he'll be brought down inside the 1. All things considered, pretty fortunate play for Ray County.
Yeah, boy, that was quick on his feet thinking.
That's right. That wasn't an intentional fumble rooski. That's just a bobbled snap. And we were very fortunate on that play. Garmany in again at fullback. Morrison and Langley your wings. 0 wide receivers as Permanent will surge up the middle, gets a good push, and it'll be enough for a Ray County lazy boy touchdown. Once again, Elmer, great drive. Good job by the Ray County offense, staying up, not letting that penalty, which brought back the touchdown, keep them down. Good mental toughness and a fantastic push by that offensive line. Gets Permanent across the goal line as he continues to inch closer and closer to that rushing touchdown record, Elmer. Number 41 on for the extra point attempt once more. The snap, the hold are good, and the kick is good. And at the sign of the dancing football, your Ray County Golden Eagles lead 20-0. 6:41 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Rhea County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
All right, we are back. Rhea County having taken a 20-0 lead now at Bill Horton Field. As we are set to kick off from the 40. Another strong kick. It will bounce at the 2 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Elmer, we still don't know who number 41 is, but he's done a great job tonight.
We're going to find out. We're definitely.
He is filling in for Chig Frazier, who is in street clothes on the sideline tonight. He and Aubrey Smith both not dressed out, seemingly battling some injuries. I know Aubrey Smith has that sprained ankle. We're going to miss the both of them. Hope they come back as quickly as possible, as Marion County will take the snap from the shotgun, give up the middle, and gain maybe 1. A great job so far by the Rhea County defense. As Elmer, I don't believe we've even allowed a first down yet so far.
I don't believe so. That's a pretty strong defense.
That's right. I believe it's been 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for Rhea County. This will be the 3rd possession for Marion. 2 3-and-outs so far as they send a man in motion, but it looks like there may have been too much motion for Marion County. And sure enough, it will be a dead ball false start penalty, backing them up 5. Second and 14 for the Warriors. Elijah Davis and Mason Jolly in at corner for the Golden Eagles as the jet sweep will be given, and a fantastic tackle is made by Bradley Goodwin from the inside linebacker spot, moving over to his left. An excellent tackle. Good to see Bradley Goodwin moving around really well. We know he's been banged up a little bit so far this year. Rhea County again facing a lot of injuries so far throughout this season. Some guys getting healthy, other guys still on the mend.
Yeah, it's good to see him back. He's definitely looking 100%.
Looked great on that play. Marion County now with a doubles 4 wide receiver set as the pocket is collapsing. The quarterback will take off, and he will have just enough for a first down as he scrambles to his left. That is the first Marion County first down of the game, as there is just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Elmer, the way Rhea County is playing, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see if the mercy clock rule comes into effect before too long, where the continuous clock will run when we have a substantial lead. That'll be pretty nice. It may mean we get out of here in time for some caravels. And Marion County with a solid gain up the middle on that play. And it'll set up 2nd down and 1 for the Warriors. Our post-game meal tonight, caravels and steak and shake. I know I am super excited. Steak and shake open till midnight tonight as part of homecoming festivities. And the quarterback will keep it around the left side. Jacob Stringfellow bringing him down. A shoestring tackle by Stringfellow. But it will be enough for a Marion County first down. And they will have it at their own 49-yard line now. Easily the best drive of the night so far for the Warriors. Out of the gun, the give will go up the middle once again, but he is met. First by Chandler Kaler. And it'll be a gain of only 1. Good job by the Rhea County defense on that play. Peyton Duggar now in for Jacob Stringfellow. Once again, Dalton Hampton And Gavin Morrison in at safeties. Aubrey Smith out this week with that ankle sprain. The Ray County defense anchored as usual by middle linebacker number 42, Chandler Kaler, the team captain. And a low snap is corralled by Marion County, but the quarterback sees pressure. He's going to dart up the middle, and he is hit hard by number 24, Gavin Morrison, coming up in run support from the safety position. Fantastic play by Morrison as he saw the quarterback take off with it, and he meets him. Going to bring up 3rd and a long 4 for Marion County now. Once again, out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers off to the right, lone wide receiver to the left. One tailback offset to the right. The give will go up the middle, but he is met instantly by number 53. That is Caleb Stampy. A fantastic play by the Ray County defense. However, there is a flag down. Great job by Stampy. As we will wait to see what the call is. It is going to be a face mask against Ray County. Not of the personal foul variety, however, they will march it off 5 yards, and that will be enough for a Marion County first down. Tough break on 3rd and 4, getting the stop, but the flag will give Marion County the first down anyway. The clock continues to roll. It is under 3 minutes now. Ray County leading 20-0. All 3 drives for Ray County so far, touchdown drives. Our first extra point of the night clanged off the upright, but we are 2 for 2 since then. 5 wide receivers now for Marion County, but it will be a quarterback draw as number 2 tries to find space up the middle. He's going to be brought down by number 60, Luis Castaneda. And it'll bring up 2nd and around 5 for the Marion County Warriors as Chandler Kaler comes out of the game. And out of the pistol, the handoff is going to be made up the middle to number 11, who is going to be brought down just short of the first down. Gavin Morrison once again coming up in run support. Once again, we are missing in the booth tonight the irreplaceable Cam Lane.
Missing you, buddy.
He is in the Charlotte airport right now, watching and texting in as he is on his way to that Bieber concert. The pitch will go off to the left, and it will be enough for a first down as the clock is now under 1.5 minutes. We wish Cam safe travels as he's going to meet up with Dr. Andrew Slicker and his wife Ellen out in Kansas City for that Bieber concert.
Absolutely. Best wishes to those guys as they enjoy that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
You know, most people can only dream of seeing the Bieber even once, but this is actually Cam's 8th time seeing Bieber in concert. Not a lot of people know that, but again, huge fan. Celebrates his entire catalog. Can't wait to have you back next week, Cam.
He can actually sing pretty close to the Biebs, too. It's pretty impressive.
I've heard him do karaoke.
Yeah, every word.
It's special.
Yeah, he doesn't miss a word.
That's right, and he doesn't even need the screen.
No.
Every song is memorized. He carries those words in his heart.
Well, he's doing a lot of the Bieb dance moves, so they don't allow him to be fixed to his eyes fixed to the screen, so he's doing the full routine. Kid, it's under 1 minute now in the first half of homecoming night here at Bill Horton Field for the 2018 Golden Eagles.
Marion County dropping back to pass. Moving up in the pocket, and he's going to take off. He's going to have enough room for a first down. He's going to be brought down inside the 10 as the clock will stop to move the chains.
3 timeouts remaining for the Warriors.
Looks like they will take the first of their timeouts. And now with 38 seconds left to go in the second quarter, Ray County still leads 20-0. We'll be right back.
Hold on, we're watching a little bit of a replay just to finish off that.
Credit the Marion County quarterback on that.
Absolutely. credit the Marion County line for keeping that pocket open as long. 38 seconds and left in the half. Timeout. Marion County will be right back.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents, too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
We need a strong finish in this first half. Welcome back.
That's right. Trips right for Marion County. And instead they'll give up the middle. And the running back is brought down close to the 5-yard line as Marion County will spend another timeout trying to catch Ray County off guard with a run.
They had it spread from sideline to sideline.
But a great job by the Ray County defense sniffing that out.
There you can see Coach Mosier to the right, Coach Brackett there with the beard, and Coach Taylor Owenby over there with the Eagles around him, the defensive coordinator.
That's right. Our coaching staff has done a great job with the team as usual, as we are already clinched a playoff spot, which is almost a given in the Mark Pemberton era here at Ray County, that we have made the playoffs.
Absolutely. There's Coach Taylor Owenby, and there's Coach Anthony Loden. There, and there's Coach Lane. And you saw all of these coaches, apart from Taylor Owenby, who's the defensive coordinator and assistant head coach, and Coach Mark Pemberton, all the other assistant coaches coaching the middle school, the feeder programs.
That's great.
Back to the action.
Quarterback will roll out. He tries to find room around the edge, but Elijah Davis is there. He brings him down at about the 1 inbounds, which means that Marion County will in all likelihood have to spend their last timeout.
Yeah, that was critical to bring him inbounds. And look at it, was just a foot race, and really he tried to make the edge on Elijah, a.k.a. Nasty Dirty Davis.
Great job by number 11. And it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from around the 1. 21 seconds left in the first half now.
We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Leslie Travis, and I want you to know the Tennessee Adult Education Program is here to help you earn your high school equivalency diploma. And the best part is that it's free. We have day and evening classes, and when you're ready for the test, we'll even pay for it. So tell me, why do you want to earn your high school equivalency diploma?
To open up new opportunities for me.
To accomplish my goal in life.
Call us today at 844-688-7944 or find us on Facebook at Southeast Tennessee Adult Education.
All right, 21 seconds left in the first half as Marion County has it 3rd and goal at the 1. A pistol formation now. Instead, under center goes the quarterback, who will try to sneak it. The Ray County defensive line with a great push. And let's just see where this is spotted by the referee. The line judge comes up. It doesn't look like they'll give it to him.
No, the clock's still ticking.
That's right. Marion County has spent their last time out, and by the time we get this ball spotted, I think that'll do it.
They're saying.
And that will do it. That's the end of the first half as Marion County does not get another playoff.
Get ready for the no. Well, hold on. They're trying to sort this out. There's a little bit of confusion here. Ray County's heading to the locker room.
That should be the end of the first half. Sure enough, that is the referee's signal. That will do it for the first half, as Marion County could not stop the clock, out of timeouts, and not picking up the touchdown. A great goal line stand by the Ray County defense leaves the shutout intact as Ray County will take it to the locker room.
Yeah, I believe we're going to try to kick it down to head coach Mark Pemberton.
With Big Club Med.
Big Club Med down there.
All right, we're down here with Coach Pemberton. Coach, just wanted to get your thoughts on the half. Up by a couple scores, but just wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Well, I thought it went okay till that last drive there, but we still getting too many penalties, not getting set for the ball snap. Got to clean that stuff up. So not bad in the first half. That's a good stop down here for us on that last play. So but we still got a lot of things we got to get better at.
Thank you, Coach. All right, back up to you guys.
Thank you very much, Club Med. And there you heard it from Coach Pemberton. A great first half of play by our offense. Couple of mistakes here and there, just some pre-snap penalties that Coach Pemberton talked about. But by and large, you got to be really pleased with 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Absolutely. Looking good for the Eagles. And really a good showing. There's a lot of things to be proud of if you're tuning in from Jasper. If you're a Warriors fan, a lot of things to be proud of in this 2A to 5A matchup. It's 20-0, Ray County.
That's right. That's right. On that last drive, too, Marion County had some offensive momentum, was able to move the ball down the field, came within inches of punching it in from the 1, and they will get the second half kickoff as they deferred, having won the coin toss.
And we'll just go, before we go to the Nokian halftime show, just once again and just check back with the big boy. Chip's keys to the game how is this played out? How's the line of scrimmage played out? And there was a couple of times it looked like that Marion County was trying to lull us to sleep.
That's right.
But really the quarterback just tucked it and ran and picked up some good yardage. So thanks again to Larry Dell.
The sage, Chip Lockhart.
The sage, the
prophet.
Yes, sir. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Right now it's the Marion County Warriors marching band, and we are going to kick it away to our sponsors and be right back. Thanks again for tuning in. And just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, come on, folks, hit the subscribe button. Also, of course, you probably already like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Do the share and tweet thing on the old Twitter bird and all that fun stuff. That reminds me of something Mike Bice told me one day what Twitter meant, and I'll leave you in suspense about that. We're going to run our second trivia question. Marion County won state titles in 1990 and 1992.
And what was the second half of that question over?
Okay, they won titles in 90 and 92. What team and what coach ended their run in 91? In the middle of that,
interrupted the 2 championships with the run.
So I'm actually, we'll just hang out here for a second.
That is interesting. And I'm glad that we are now joined in the booth, hustling up from having also been our on-the-field reporter. We got Club Med in the house, as well as Bobcat McDaniel joining us. Lots of people from my years in high school remember Bobcat McDaniel.
He was, Chip was 2-time All-State tackle. Okay. Yeah, 2-time All-State tackle.
Chip
correction there.
He had to chime in and correct you, huh?
Yeah, he had. He was 2-time All-State tackle. So he not just once, but 2 years. So there goes, kudos to Chip.
That's right. Once again, big shout out to Bobcat McDaniel joining us in the booth. Big Ray County Golden Eagle fan, as well as Club Med is here with us. He's going to be able to give us some scores of interest, some updates around the region and around high school football in the state of Tennessee. Always great to have Cam with us.
All right, so we're going to kick it away to our Nokian sponsors, and this is just a really good look back from a little bit over a year ago at the Nokian Tires groundbreaking ceremony. We'll be right back with Club Med, Cam Meadows, Tennessee High School football guru.
the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields-Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion, you can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
So the crowd of the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields-Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion, you can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
It's overwhelming sometimes that you have someone that if something happens, they watch your back. It's one of the things that I like. It's personal to me to knowing that if I can come in and rely on my team to help me out if I don't know anything, or that or vice versa if they feel the same way. So it's a humbling experience. I get overwhelmed too when I stop at the galleries or I see Lazy Boy on TV, and we know that it's a big product, and we say, man, you know what, I built that. When you come in, instead of, they don't want you to start on the bottom, you're going to start right at the top, and you're going to start right with that team, and that team is going to be there for your support and for your fall. So it's one of those things that I'm very proud to say that if I had a friend that come in and say, hey, you know what, Lazy Boy is good, the money's good and the people are good, and they're willing to wait until you can get up to that level. You have a backup, you have a team that will carry you until you're ready to be out on your own out there.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Kuuleeko mittaus? Mittaus kuulee. Mikä oli keskinopeus?
Veron keskinopeus on 186,269 ja on uusi maailmanennätys.
All right, so get ready to enjoy the Ray County Golden Eagle Marching Band at the Nokian Halftime Show. There's band director Gabriel Lajas, and here they go. The band is ready. Salute. We're going to take you down to the field. All right, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're here with Club Med. He's got some good information for us. I've got a little bit of stats I want to read off real quick. Ray County had a total of 208 yards in the first half, with 65 of those yards and 2 touchdowns coming from quarterback Zach Pemberton. Bo Garmany had 31 yards rushing, 17 receiving. Jackson Langley with 33 yards. Gavin Morrison with 25 yards. Taylor Cowley with 14 yards receiving, and that touchdown strike from Pemberton.
Yep.
All right, what you got, Cam?
All right, so just looking around the area for different scores. The first one that pops up, Knox Catholic is taking care of business tonight. They're on the road again for, I believe, the 3rd or 4th straight week. They have a 42-0 lead over West Green. West Green, I believe they are a 2A school up in Greene County. Other scores of interest as far as our region goes, Lenore City, last score I have on them, they are in the second quarter playing undefeated Stone Memorial tonight. Lenore City actually leads that game 23-6 in the second quarter. Red Bank has a 17-0 lead on Walker Valley right now. The big one in the small school division tonight was Whitwell and Trousdale County. That score is tied at 0 right now in the second quarter.
Wow.
That's one of the bigger games in the state tonight as far as 2 powerhouses, especially in the smaller school division, going at it. Looking at Region 3, the schools that kind of match up with us in the playoffs, earlier this week, Powell High School got hit with an infraction by the TSSAA for playing an ineligible receiver or an ineligible player, and subsequently had to forfeit 6 games. Powell technically could still make the playoffs. They have to beat Knox West, which they are currently doing tonight, 23-7. If they do that, then knock off Oak Ridge here in a couple weeks, then Powell can sneak into the playoffs for Region 3 and be the 4 seed. But I'll get more into the playoff picture down the road, as there's some interesting things that could happen as far as matchups go. Continuing with Region 3, Fulton's got a 30-8 lead over Clinton tonight at halftime. Campbell County, who's fighting for that 4th and final playoff spot up there, is leading Carnes 22-7 at the half. Another score, just a local interest, Squatchy County is leading Cumberland County 21-7 in the first quarter. Ottawa is currently beating McMinn at the half 14-3. East Hamilton is beating Hickson 23-0 at the half. Another close game in Chattanooga tonight. East Ridge, who has not won all year, is currently leading Chattanooga Central 9-8 in the second quarter. And then, of course, Greenville doing what Greenville does with our friend Coach Ballard. He is a 49-0 lead at the half over Sullivan South. But really, whenever you sit back and you look at a lot of these scores that are going on tonight in the playoff picture, a lot of teams are playing, non-region games tonight. There's a couple region games in Region 3 going on, but, the way that it shakes out next week with Saudi is pretty much going to determine whether we're home or away.
Yeah, that's going to be the big one. That's the big one we're looking for, and we need to have a good game. Love to have Aubrey back for that one, but
yes,
it just
we're definitely missing some folks tonight, and hopefully we can get some guys healthy and make a run in the playoffs. But next week's Saudi game is going to be a big one for sure. But looks like we're getting ready to kick off here, so I'm going to hand the headset over to Jace, and I'm going to head back to the field.
All right, thank you so much, Cam Meadows. As always, we are going to kick it to our sponsors really quick, and we'll be right back. Hope you enjoyed the Nokin Tires Halftime Show.
Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the north tunnel. There's emotion and passion. You can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's football time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
And we are back as Ray County kicks off to start the second half. It will be a touchback. That is the third touchback tonight by the Ray County kicker, number 41, as Marion County will take over at their own 20, trailing 20-0. Ray County with a strong first half, 3 drives on offense, 3 touchdowns. And Marion County did not have a first down until less than halfway to go through the second quarter. They did have a nice drive to end the first half, but it came up short. And there we have on 1st and 10, the ball carrier is met for maybe a gain of a yard. That was Chandler Kaler and Braden Davis on the stop. If you're just joining us, in the first half, we had a 41-yard touchdown run from Zach Pemberton to kick off the scoring in the first quarter. Ray County adding 2 more touchdowns. And again, Marion County got nothing going until their last drive of the second quarter, which stalled out inside the 1 as clock ran out on them. Low snap, and the give will go up the middle. And the tailback has a crease. It'll be a solid gain for Hutchins. Going to bring up 3rd and short now for the Marion County Warriors. We appreciate you joining us for that Nokian halftime show.
Yeah, that was a good one, and we've seen a new performance every week from the Ray County and Golden Eagle Marching Band.
That's right. They've kept it fresh, really. And the Marion County running back will have enough for a first down as he gets out just across the 30. Hats off to our band and the band directors. They put on a great show. As Marion County will have it 1st and 10 from their own 31 now. It is once again a beautiful night here at Bill Horton Field, as the quarterback will keep it, trying to get around the left end, and having none of it is the Ray County defensive back. That is Dalton Hampton, number 21, in for the injured Aubrey Smith this week.
Yeah, it's good to see Dalton Hampton.
A great job coming up in run support, even with the cast on his left hand, able to sling down the quarterback for a loss.
Yeah, he is. Hampton is really tough on the run.
That's right, and you said it, Elmer, it's next man up. And even when Ray County players have been injured, we've had good production out of our backups, as the pass will go into the flat. And
ooh, and
that running back is met by Braden Davis and Bradley Goodwin.
Sure was, and you heard the oohs come out of the crowd on that hit.
Mason Jolly there as well.
We'll run it back, and you see big Jacob Stringfella.
Ooh, great job by that Ray County defense.
Yeah, this is another good time. You see big Jacob Stringfella there in the middle, just to the left of, there he is.
That's big Colt Edwards and Luis Castaneda.
Yeah, and Stringfella, he's right in there. Actually got a couple of inches on those guys. That's our academic player of the week, Lazy Boys academic player of the week.
That's right, and a flag will come in.
3.72 GPA.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And it looks like the flag will be waved off. Instead, they're going to give a timeout to Marion County. With 8:49 left to go in the third quarter, it is Ray County 20, Marion 0. We'll be right back.
Senior year of high school, I tore my ACL, and the team at Professional Therapy got me back to running at a competitive level.
As part of Rhea Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Rhea County shares the same commitment to excellence as Rhea County Athletics.
Let professional therapy get you back in the game.
Welcome back to the broadcast. So glad to have RC3's FC Bridge Club soccer coach Zach Daly in the booth with us tonight.
Zach on scoreboard duty for us, doing a great job as Marion County has it 3rd and 11 now. Drops back to pass. It's going to be a give and go. Or excuse me, the long ball is going to be caught, reeled in by the Marion County Warrior. And, you know, Dalton Hampton was there and turned around, but just credit the wide receiver for going up and making a play on that.
Yeah, we'll run it back, and you know, this could have been one of Larry Dale's.
And Hampton in for Aubrey Smith.
This could have been one of Larry Dale's maxims here. Don't let them lull you to sleep.
That's right. Well said, Chip. And on first down, the ball carriers met immediately and dropped for a short loss.
I'd also like to give a good shout out to all Chip's classmates in class of '93, Marion County High School, Bobby Woods and Timmy Rash and all you guys. You know, when we finished our playoffs, me and our crew from Rhea County would picked up and started following those guys on the road as they went on their title run.
That's right, and the give on second down goes up the middle for a short gain. Elmer, that reminds me, our trivia question tonight, Marion County had won state championships in 1990 and 1992.
Yeah.
Who won the 1991 state championship in that division?
Let me check my Twitter.
That's right, at Ray Review. If you haven't answered any of our trivia questions, just drop us a line.
Okay, it looks like
on third down, the give will go around the left side, and the ball carrier will be brought down just short, but a flag comes in.
Sure did. There's a big stop on third down. They're in fourth down territory, but it's going to really be critical as to what this flag is going to be.
And it looks like it will be a block in the back.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark for this drive for the Warriors.
And it will set up a 3rd and long for the Marion County Warriors. Back at the Rhea County 36. 3rd and 16 to go, and again, darting up the middle is a Rhea County rusher. The quarterback will keep it. A good gain on the play.
Well, almost made the first down.
That's right. The quarterback number 2 showing some wheels tonight.
Yeah, he's got some wheels. Good run.
Really, their biggest successes on offense have just been him scrambling, just running for his life sometimes. We'll bring up 4th down and 1. And as you said, Elmer, when you're down 20-0 on the road and you're inside your opponent's territory, it is 4-down territory. And sure enough, Marion County will go for it. Going to be a big, big, big play for this Rhea County defense now. As Marion County comes out, empty backfield. I expect a quarterback draw or a jet sweep, and sure enough, it is the jet sweep coming across. And the ball carrier is met right at the 20. Elmer, it looks like it'll be just enough for a first down.
Can it be determined on the spot? He's got his foot on the 20.
It looks like the 20 was the down and distance to go.
They're going to have to bring. Yep, they're going to give him a first down.
That's right.
Your good eyes. You've been to see Dr. Schaefer and company at Eyes on Main.
That's right.
Since I have. You got those younger eyes.
That was a great play by Bradley Goodwin.
So, hopping back to the trivia question. How many times Rhea County played Marion County, and how does where does the series sit? Where does it stand? Okay. We played them 3 times in the past. 1995, 1996, and last year, of course, in 2017.
And Marion County going for the deep ball here, and they connect. It'll be a touchdown for the Marion County Warriors. As it was a perfectly thrown pass.
It certainly was. Credit to the pitch and catch by the Warriors.
That's right. And just like Chip Lockhart predicted, Ray County's defense able to be lulled to sleep a little bit. So, Elmer, that's a little bit surprising that as the extra point is up and it is good. A little bit surprising that Ray County has only played Marion County 3 times previously.
It is, and a lot of those times, you know, there was only 3 classifications for many years, single and double and AAA. Of course, Ray County fell in the AAA and Marion County fell in the 2A. Well, now Marion County is still 2A. Ray County has gone up to 5A, but the years are 1995, 96, and 2017. The first meeting in 1995, Ray County lost 13-24 due to a big play by running back and linebacker Eric Westmoreland.
And, you know, Tom McIntyre and I were talking about Eric Westmoreland earlier today, part of, in my opinion, what is the University of Tennessee's all-time greatest linebacking trio of Al Wilson, Raynock Thompson, and Eric Westmoreland. What a crew that was.
Yeah.
Westmoreland, of course, like we just said, the former Marion County standout. So Marion County took us in 1995. What happened in 96, Elmer?
In 96, we took the win 31-12 in 96, and of course last year in 2017 we won 34-10. Now that leaves the record 2-1 in our favor. But I have the second trivia question as we prepare to kick off. Marion has won 2 state titles. I mentioned they won 2 titles. They won more than that, but in 90 and 92 they won 2 state titles. But in 91 they were stopped dead in their tracks in the second round of the playoffs.
That is Elijah Davis now bringing the kickoff out to the 30-yard line. Good return.
So I know this is a tough question, really tough question. So in 91 they were stopped dead in their tracks in the playoffs in the second round, and it was by a Rockwood team coached by none other than Mark Pemberton.
How about that, Elmer?
So that was he beat Colquitt right in Colquitt's peak, as it were.
Wow.
Coach Ken Colquitt, they just named it Ken Colquitt Field a couple weeks ago in Jasper.
We do have a block in the back against Ray County, going to scoot us back a little bit.
And Pemberton said there was another meeting. He told me just before the game. He said it was way back in the 80s, but they came up and it was in October. It was right on Halloween, and it went into quadruple overtime, and Pemberton took that one as well. So
how about that?
So 2 legendary coaches.
Great job as Zach Pemberton now out across the 30 for a Ray County Lazy Boy first down.
Yeah, we're about to get this triple eagle option rolling, and these boys woke up. They've been lulled to sleep a little bit, and they've got to wake up because this Marion County team is for real.
That's right. You know, Elmer, Marion County had the ball at the end of the first half with a long sustained drive, then came out to start the second half with a long sustained drive. This is the first time our Ray County offense has seen the field in a while.
You're certainly right.
Always important to keep that energy up, even when you have been on the sideline for a bit. Langley in motion. The give will go up the middle. That is Bo Garman. He cuts across the field to his left. He is fighting, still on his feet, rumbling.
He's a rumbling, tumbling. He loves to rumble and tumble.
That's right. He is at the 47, and it looks like he may have had his leg rolled up there at the end of the play. He's a little bit slow as he comes off the field, and Bradley Goodwin will come in to give him a spell.
Yeah, and that was enough for another Lazy Boy first down. Bo's tough, though. Bo is tough. We're going to run that one back real quick, and just watch this one more time, Jace.
Again, just good hard running from the senior Bo Garmany.
Well, he's got the juice now. He does.
Langley once again in motion. The give up the middle to Bradley Goodwin in at fullback. He'll have a nice pickup almost 5. And it'll bring up a very manageable second down for Ray County.
And I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to that post-game meal.
Elmer, I can't wait.
At Carabelle's, but they're really doing something special. They're having a homecoming after-game party at Steak and Shake. 10% off. They're staying open to 12 at Steak and Shake. So we're really looking forward to that.
That's right. The give will go up the middle once again to the fullback. Elmer, the last couple of weeks we were at our post-game meal. I watched a lot of disappointing customers roll in at about 10 after 11 or so.
Yeah,
after it closed. I know, it was sad to see them. But once again, as Elmer said tonight, open till midnight. You'll have plenty of time to get there. Enjoy yourself a nice shake. Elmer, I saw a commercial for Steak and Shake today, and they were advertising the s'mores milkshake. My goodness. As Lynn Lane would say, my stars, Elmer. My stars. Goodwin in at fullback, but Pemberton will keep it on the quarterback sneak. He's going to have positive yardage. We'll see where the spot is. He may be just short of the first down.
That's big Jacob Stringfella in that pile. It's going to be a close fourth down effort. It's another great opportunity to give a shout-out to Lazy Boys Academic Player of the Week, Jacob Stringfella. Congratulations to that young man. His football brothers are family.
That's right.
3.72 GPA, but at the end of the day, school comes first, and we just want to celebrate that young man's commitment on the field and in the classroom.
That's right. Fourth down, less than 1 to go. I expect the quarterback sneak, and instead we will get a false start penalty. Little pre-snap movement by the Golden Eagles. And Elmer, friend of the program, Tom McIntyre, texting in saying that Rockwood did knock Marion County out of the playoffs in 91. Brentwood Academy, as it turned out, went on to win that 91 state championship. Always appreciate the info.
They did, but I believe it was Marion County who the following year it was Brentwood Academy who they took the title from.
You're right.
They're in 92.
Ray County on to punt for the first time tonight. Chandler Kaler back. And it is a spiraling punt. Going to take a Ray County bounce. And it will roll inside the 10 and be downed around the 8-yard line, where Marion County will take over with 1:54 left in the third quarter. They trail the Ray County Golden Eagles 20-7. We'll be right back.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
All right, we're back.
As on first down, the give will go up the middle. We hate to interrupt Dr. Mackenzie Bowling. I know it would have been nice to have him join us in the booth tonight, but he also traveling to that Justin Bieber concert with Cam Lane. Couldn't make it. We wish Mackenzie safe travels. I know a lot of people already know this. I talk about it from time to time, but when I played football, I was the holder, which, of course, as everyone knows, is the most important position on the football team. And Mackenzie was the kicker, Dr. Bowling was, and we were quite a tandem. He always wants me to bring up that I was class president and he was class vice president as well.
Is that right?
That's right.
You were class president.
That's true. Hard to believe, but
what year?
2004, class of 04, Elmer.
Okay.
That's right. Matter of fact, Bobcat McDaniel, who joined us in the booth, that was my opponent in that election. I narrowly beat the Bobcat. Very contested election. It was.
That's a tough one. I was class president in 93.
Look at you, Elmer.
Yes, sir.
I am not surprised at all. Were you valedictorian as well?
No, I couldn't go that route, but sometimes people get those confused. They're like, you were valedictorian in 93. I was like, no, far from it.
Elmer, you passed for a valedictorian.
Oh.
That's very believable. That's how those urban legends start. Yeah. Good stop for the Ray County Golden Eagles on third down. Will bring up 4th and about 3 now.
We actually had 4 very qualified valedictorians that year.
4 valedictorians?
Yeah, we certainly did. Kind of strange, but.
In my day, we played by Highlander rules, Elmer. There can only be one.
Well, there's only one real one in my mind, in heart, and he knows who that is.
All right, that'll close out the third quarter where Ray County leads 20-7 at the sign of the dancing scoreboard. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Ray County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
All right, and we are back as Marion County is set to punt on 4th down. Their quarterback is actually the punter. Curious to see if they try a fake, even if it's in their own territory.
Back inside his own 5.
And instead, the punt will be made. Gavin Morrison back to receive, but it will take a Ray County bounce.
Yeah, but very respectable punt.
Good job. It will be down near midfield where Ray County will take over with great field position. We were just talking about valedictorians. Friend of the program and longtime viewer Kevin Bennett was my class's valedictorian. Got to see Kevin as he was home from New York a couple of weeks ago. Always great to see him and spend time with him. And, of course, David Canvas, our salutatorian. And we actually got to go see a Braves game a couple weeks ago when both Bennett and Moose Canvas were in town. Moose has actually graduated from Cornell Law School, believe it or not.
That's incredible.
The class of 04 salutatorian. Very proud of Moose and Bennett. Good friends of mine. As Pemberton takes it around the right edge, he's got room up the sideline, and he is out of bounds at about the 36. It'll be enough for a Ray County lazy boy first down.
Shazam. Zach Pemberton getting this triple eagle option rolling once again. You know, my proudest title that was bestowed upon me my senior year was Most School Spirit.
That's right. I saw the old high school yearbook photo about that the other day.
Absolutely.
Elmer, you haven't aged a bit, my friend. Father Time has been much more cruel to me than it has to you. Pemberton once again under center, no wide receivers, as the give will go up the middle to number 48, Bo Garmity.
I think the quality of that pitcher left a little bit to be desired.
And Ray County will have it second down, about 8 to go, as the clock continues to roll in the fourth quarter, leading 20-7. Ray County taking its time getting to the line. 10 seconds now on the play clock. And with Langley in motion, Pemberton will drop back. He rolls to his right. He's got Gavin Morrison, and it is deflected by the safety coming over the top. Gutsy play call there on second long. As we see the replay, Pemberton looking for Gavin Morrison, underthrown by just a little bit. Caught a bit of a break that it wasn't intercepted. But I like the play call.
I like the play call, yeah.
And Morrison did have a step on his man. That play could have been there. Third and long now, as Pemberton will keep it around the right edge. Unable to pitch the ball. He is brought down in the backfield for a loss. And Ray County will have it 4th and 10 now from about the 36-yard line. You know, when you're in your opponent's territory, is off in 4-down territory, and it looks like that's exactly what it'll be, as Ray County will keep the offense on the field and go for it.
Yeah, this is a tough decision for Coach Mark Pemberton. I don't envy him for having to make this call. Here comes the Golden Eagles. 4th and 10.
Instead, it'll be a no play, as we could not get Marion County to jump off sides. And we will instead take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them with 10 minutes left to go in the game. Ray County 20, Marion County 7. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Marcy Thurman with Market Street Hair in Dayton. For over a decade, we've been honored to serve this community with a cut-above experience.
At Market Street Hair, you can expect a fun atmosphere with very reasonable prices. We specialize in the latest cuts and use the best color available. We're conveniently located at 1599 Market Street in Dayton. Make your appointment today. Give us a call at 775-4849.
Go Eagles!
And Ray County will bring on Chandler Kaler to punt now, trying to pin Marion County back as they don't even have a returner. And instead, we will have a flag and a false start against the Ray County Golden Eagles. Elmer, I was at the Tennessee-Georgia game, unfortunately, last week, where Tennessee false started on about 3 consecutive punts. I remember that. Now I'm having a little bit of
deja vu.
Yeah, some traumatizing flashbacks here.
But, hey, coming from a objective source, a non-Tennessee fan, as it were, they showed a little bit of glimmers of hope and brought some good things in that game.
That's right.
They had some good things in that game to be playing the number 2 team in the nation. They really have a gauntlet to run through as this part of their schedule.
That's right. We're fortunate that tomorrow we are guaranteed not to get beat. A guaranteed non-loss weekend for Tennessee. I will take that, as we are on the bye next week at Auburn. And goodness knows that will be a test. I know Dr. Ryan Smith at Ray Medical Center is bizarrely and irrationally confident in our chances in that one. Thinks Auburn's very beatable.
Oh, really? I tell you what, Auburn's one of those teams from my perspective that they're no fun to play. They're never fun to play.
Well, Auburn may be beatable, but not by our Tennessee squad, unfortunately.
They're just always a tough, solid team. It was Langley and Johnson on the stop. Tackle for a loss. Jackson Langley, what a bright young face. A lot of spirit, a lot of heart.
That's right. He's done a great job for Ray County this year. As Marion County comes out, 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right, and looking to throw. They're going to connect. Off to the right, it's going to be a gain of about 7. And it will set up 3rd down. Davis and Jolly in at corner. Langley, Goodwin, and Kaler, your linebackers, along with Braden Davis. Dalton Hampton and Gavin Morrison back deep at safety for the Golden Eagles.
And you have Avery Alday, as a junior. That's him just about made the tackle in the backfield, but
and the quarterback Sampson is able to pick up the 1st down with his legs.
Yeah, he's able to elude Alday in the backfield. Just
like we've said before, Elmer, so far all this Marion County offense has really consisted of is Sampson scrambling for his life and occasionally able to hit a deep pass.
Yeah. But he's absolutely done a good job scrambling for his life.
That's right, and the give will go up the middle for a gain of only 1. As the clock will roll, 8:15 left to go in the game now. Still a game, Elmer.
You better believe it.
We've let, and I hate to say this, a bit of an inferior opponent hang around this game for far too long. It is still just a 2-possession game, lots of time left. However, Marion County not really showing all that much hustle to get to the line. As the ball is snapped with 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Sampson scrambling. He's got an open man across the middle, and reeling it in is number 10. That was Jack Tillman catching that one.
The sophomore.
It'll be enough for a first down.
We'll run that one back, and that was just kind of a strange lob almost.
That's right.
As it were.
You know, that's a lot of time that Sampson's able to buy. And as a receiver, if you get your quarterback that much time, you can probably get open. That's asking a lot of your secondary and your defensive backs to keep your coverage for that long. And Marion County once again dropping back to pass out of the shotgun, looking down the left sideline. Elijah Davis is there, and it will fall incomplete.
We're going to run that one back. I want to see that good coverage as Davis closes in on the receiver. He was actually almost beat a couple of steps.
That's right, almost made the interception. A great job adjusting to the ball and getting his hands up at the last second. Obviously, threw the receiver off. May have even gotten a hand on that ball. But a great recovery on that play by Elijah Davis.
Who's really stepping up as a freshman. And as you can see all day, number 35 at that right defensive tackle. You can also see Eli Johnson, a sophomore, 5'10", 200 pounds on the left defensive tackle.
And Sampson will keep it himself. He steps up and he runs. He will have enough for a first down.
Run this one back.
He was looking down that left sideline as well. Wanted to pick on Elijah Davis, but the coverage was there. And again, he's doing a great job scrambling. Ray County defense needing to contain Sampson in the pocket.
So we're really seeing, so while this game is certainly not in the books, we're seeing a lot of young players are getting a lot of reps right now.
That's exactly right. And credit Davis, he's matched up against a wide receiver with a lot of range. He's given up quite a few inches on that wide receiver. And the give will go off to the right. Gain of 4. Under 7 minutes now to go in this game. Still just a 2-possession game, and Marion County driving now near the Ray County 20. Knocking on the door of the red zone.
There's a good look at Elijah Davis, the young freshman phenom.
Good sideline camera work by Brian Camera down there.
Elijah, defensive player of the week by FB Bank.
Sampson looks to throw, and Davis is there, and with a beautiful pass breakup, we've got Elijah Davis and Gavin Morrison coming over the top. Great play by the secondary on that one, Elmer.
Yeah, and they certainly had their heads around, as you mentioned, is key for those defensive backs, and was able to go for the ball and avoid any kind of penalty.
That's right. Couldn't have said it better myself. Great job by the DBs getting the head around, looking for the ball and trying to high point it, going after it. Got to be aggressive.
So you're going to see big string fella, number 51, in it at that right defensive tackle spot now. So look out for.
That's right. 3rd and 6 now as Sampson drops back to pass.
And that's going to be string fella, quarterback just outside the reach.
And once again, Sampson is able to scramble for the first down.
We're going to run that one back really quick. Just outside the reach of Stringfella. Louis Castaneda trying to close in. And it was number 35, Avery Allday, that was able to finally.
Great job by Allday tracking down Sampson. And Marion County will take a timeout. It is their first charge timeout of the second half. as the Golden Eagles lead 20-7 with 6:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Leslie Travis, and I want you to know the Tennessee Adult Education Program is here to help you earn your high school equivalency diploma. And the best part is that it's free. We have day and evening classes, and when you're ready for the test, we'll even pay for it. So tell me, why do you want to earn your high school equivalency diploma?
To open up new opportunities for me.
To accomplish my goal in life.
Call us today at 844-688-7944 or find us on Facebook at Southeast Tennessee Adult Education.
So the Pride of the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields-Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion, you can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
And welcome back, as it is first down now for the Marion County Warriors. And Jackson Langley is blitzing from the edge. And Sampson has to throw it into traffic. It is almost intercepted by Dalton Hampton. Great job by the Ray County defense on that play. And
absolutely, touchdown saving.
That's right. And Elmer, we saw in that commercial break an ad for Farm Bureau. And I just want to give a shout out to LeBron Purser, who runs the Ray County office. If you haven't seen the construction going on the brand new Farm Bureau office just off Highway 27 in Ray County, it is coming along nicely. I know LeBron gets a lot of compliments on the progress. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. We appreciate all the work Farm Bureau does. As the snap is fumbled, and there we have it. We actually have a sack. Corralling number 2 is number 53, Caleb Stampy. A great play by the defensive lineman.
Yeah, big-time play by Stampy, and there was Langley and company back there closing in.
That's right, going to set up 3rd and long. Like I was saying, I go through Farm Bureau. I use LeBron. I use Jake Shaver. They're fantastic
guys. You want to have somebody that you can trust, and I don't know anybody that I truly trust more. I for guidance, or he's really I like to think of him as another mentor of mine.
That's right. They're great people.
Yeah, anytime I can get advice from LeBron.
Ooh, the ball is fumbled as Sampson was able to scramble once again off to his right. He had shaken a would-be tackler in the backfield, but he was hit hard.
Yeah, quite frankly, this has really become the Sampson show for the Marion County Warriors.
He's a one-man wrecking crew so far, but watch this hit near the end of the play. Let's see who it was. Goodness, did you get the number on that truck? I think it was Mason Jolly.
That's
coming up from his corner spot.
That's a likely hit coming from Jolly.
That was big time. It's going to set up 4th and 1 now, as Marion County will operate from the pistol. The pitch will go off to the left. Goodwin can't make the stop in the backfield, and the Marion County Warrior will have a touchdown. What a 4th down conversion for Marion County, as Ray County defense, we had him in the backfield. They slipped a tackle and scored on 4th down.
Here's a replay. Low snap, quick pitch, but just a quick juke.
They call that over pursuit. That is all right.
Ackland Summers with the touchdown, a sophomore from Marion County.
And on for the extra point is number 73. The kick is up and it is good. Guys, it is a one-possession game now. Ray County clinging to a 20-14 lead with 5:11 left to go at the sign of the dancing football. We'll be right back.
So the Pride of the Southland Band now is concluding its pregame performance here on Shields-Watkins Field. And now the Tennessee Volunteers are massing in the North Tunnel. There's emotion and passion, you can tell it. The tee opens, and now the emotion and passion of the fans comes to the forefront as the Tennessee Volunteers come running through the tee.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Vols.
And it's time in Tennessee.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Rhea County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
And we are back now with 5:11 left to go in the game. Rhea County holding on to a 20-14 lead, as Marion County has had 2 scoring drives here in the second half.
And this one is anything but over. 1-score game with just over 5 minutes to go. These Marion County Warriors are putting a surprise on our Golden Eagles tonight.
That's right. Got to credit Marion County showing a lot of heart staying in this thing. They were down 20-0 at the half. And Rhea County has not scored in this second half yet, as the kick travels into the end zone. And Rhea County will take over at the 20.
So, just like to take another opportunity to thank everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button on your YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us, the way you never miss a broadcast.
Elmer, Rhea County needing to make a big statement on this drive. There's 5:11 left to go. If we can keep the ball, hold on to the ball, and just sustain a drive, just score in any way, really, we might seal this one up. As Langley takes the pitch off to the right, he will go out of bounds, which will stop the clock, unfortunately, as the clock is our friend in this fourth quarter. .505 left to go. Again, if Rhea County can just hold on to the ball, mount a scoring drive of any kind, milk some clock, make it a 2-possession game, Rhea County can do it, but this drive is huge. Rhea County with 2 wide receivers now. Bo Garmany in at fullback. Pemberton will keep it. He goes up the middle. He's going to have a good gain. He's going to be just a yard short of the first down. He is out at the 29. And Rhea County will have it 3rd and 1. And Elmer, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? I think he's cooking a quarterback sneak here.
Could be. Could be. That's definitely what would be expected.
That's right. We've had some success running a no play, trying to get Marion County to jump off sides. That's worked once already. Instead, the give will be kept, by Pemberton, who goes up the middle on the quarterback keeper. And it will be enough for a Rhea County lazy boy first down, as the clock will stop to move the chains, but it will resume as soon as the sticks are set, which means that Rhea County can wind down a little bit more of clock. Very necessary on this drive, Elmer, as Bradley Goodwin comes in at fullback now.
And I would like to take the opportunity to give a shout out to Chris Wallace, tuning in from Arkansas. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast, Chris.
Good to have you with us, Mr. Wallace. As the give goes up the middle to Bradley Goodwin, who fights for about 4 yards.
Chris is tuning in to watch Dylan and Jackson Reed, the brothers Reed. Great Golden Eagles. Seen a lot of great things out of those 2 guys this year, especially Dylan, who's a little bit older.
That's exactly right. He's done a great job for Rhea County this year. Cowley in at wide receiver. He is the lone receiver, split out to the left. Goodwin in at fullback. Langley and Morris in your wings. And the give will go up the middle to Bradley Goodwin. He fights for 2. He's going to be brought down at the 39. We'll set up 3rd down and 3. big third down coming up for the Ray County Golden Eagles, needing to sustain and continue this drive. Pemberton under center. He will keep it himself, but he will not have enough for the first down. He will be brought down at the 40. He will be 2 yards shy. And it will bring up 4th and 2. Big decision coming up for Mark Pemberton. Again, if you can convert a first down here, you can probably milk enough clock and run the game out.
Yeah, 1 timeout remaining. The Marion County faithful are making some noise for their boys.
And a lot of credit to the Marion County defense. They've got energy. Ray County not showing a ton of energy on offense and on the sideline right now. A lot of momentum with Marion right now. And Ray County will let the clock wind down and take a timeout. They're going to think about what they want to do here. Punting or going for it. We'll find out right after this.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Ray County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30.
And we are back now. 4th down, and Ray County will go for it. Pemberton will keep the ball. He's got a first down, and he's got lots of running room down the right sideline. He's got wide open space. Pemberton will go, and he's at the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. Give him 6. Zach Pemberton on a big 4th down. There are no flags on the field.
Shazam, Zach Pemberton, and he could have tied or broken the
single season
touchdown record.
That's right, Elmer. What a huge play.
That record has stood for 41 years, and what a better, could not have picked a better time to do it. And there you can see the Ray County flag runners, banner carrier.
Elmer, what a gutsy call in our own territory on 4th and 2 to go for it, knowing that if we convert, we can basically ice the game.
Wow.
What a great play call, great blocking, great execution.
It would be good if we had the replay on that one. Let's give some thanks to Ray Medical Center.
That's
and
right.
Professional Therapy Service.
Look at Pemberton calmly strutting to the line. Great block by Bo Garmany on the edge. And it springs Zach Pemberton.
And he's got some speed. Don't let him fool you, folks.
He's a great athlete. Once again, what a gutsy play call by Mark Pemberton. Rolling the dice, and it pays off. Well done. And with 1:35 left to go in this one, Ray County jumps back out to a 2-possession lead, and it is 27-14. Wow, what a play, Elmer. What a play.
What a play. What a call. What an execution of the play when it was needed the most.
That's right. One of the plays of the season, I dare say. As Ray County will kick off. The kick is high and it is fielded around the 12. Marion County Warrior has a crease, but a good open field tackle is made by Bradley Goodwin, preventing what would have been a very long return. And instead, Marion County will take over around the 34-yard line. 1:32 now left. And again, if you're in the Ray County secondary, you just have to keep your man in front of you. You cannot afford to get beat deep.
Absolutely, and before that play, we cut away from one of our favorite sponsors, New Union Baptist Church. What a powerful powerful ministry they have going on there at New Union Baptist Church. So many different ministries. One of the biggest, none of the least of which is the youth ministry there.
That's right.
Led by Keith Butt.
What a great guy. As the flag is waved off, there is no foul on that play. Elmer, I'm a lifelong member at New Union. What a wonderful place to worship. Great people. I always brag about the sense of community at New Union.
Great
wonderful
church
people.
family.
That's right. As Sampson will drop back to pass, it is incomplete, and the receiver's helmet comes off. You got to buckle that chin strap, young man.
Now pastored by Jeremy Deal, and he's just a great fit, great leader for that church, great young man of God, and
that's right. Any and all are welcome. Come see us at New Union. Matter of fact, I'll be teaching, filling in for Dr. Paul Bowling. I'm in his Sunday school class. I'll fill in from time to time. I'll be teaching a little bit over the next few weeks.
What are you going to dive into, Jace?
You know, I've been doing a series on Jesus as the truer and better fulfillment of different Old Testament characters and objects, the truer and better version of basically everything. It's all Scripture, as I
certainly
teach in Sunday school, points to Jesus.
Certainly. Digging into the Old Testament a little bit. That's
right.
I would like to.
I like that's right. I like tying things together to see how Jesus is true and better. Ark of the Covenant, for instance, true and better Joseph, true and better Moses, just that sort of thing. I love doing it. So anyway, come see us at New Union as Sampson is brought back in the backfield. The clock will continue to roll now, just over a minute left to go. So it's nice to fill in for Dr. Bowling, who does a great job. Dr. Bowling, of course, longtime professor at Bryan College. It's fantastic to be able to learn from him in his Sunday school class. He is the father of Dr. Mackenzie Bowling.
Of course, yes.
The dentist of Richland Creek Dental. We love both Doctors Bowling. And Dr. Bowling is also the father of Lee Sand Bowling.
Yes, the executive director of
the Care Center.
And they have a Muddy Pumpkin run coming up soon. Looking really forward to that Muddy Pumpkin run.
That's right. So, it's a ton of fun. It's an obstacle course race. You will get muddy, in case the name didn't give it away.
Are you getting in on it?
You know, I've got to help orchestrate and administer it. I'm afraid I cannot participate, Elmer.
I don't want to. That's no excuse. They're not going to. They have plenty of people. That's a cop out. By definition.
I am on the board of directors, and I have to man the station.
That's by definition a cop out. But that will give me an opportunity to cop out, given the fact that I was trying to get some, incentive to join in that Muddy Pumpkin race, and I'll find that incentive.
That's right, Elmer. Are you going to run in it?
I'm strongly considering it. I was looking for some incentive out of you, but all I could get was excuses. So this is a great time. We're going to give a shout out to Carabelle's and Steak and Shake, which Steak and Shake is having this post-game after party. It's only 9:38 right now. They're going to be open to midnight tonight, so we want to encourage everyone to come out to the after-game party celebrating homecoming. And it's just a testament to this one business really stepping up for the Golden Eagle fans and these students and everybody that loves the Golden Eagles. Steak and Shake, come out. That's
right.
They want to be, they're Golden Eagle fans themselves, and they want to be involved, and they want to welcome everybody out tonight. 10% off, free drink with order of a meal at Steak and Shake. Free soft drink, that is. None of those s'mores shakes for free, but you will get 10% off those. So,
of course, hang with us after the game. After the game is the post-game show. After the show is the after party. After the after party is the hotel lobby. Around about 4, you got to clear the lobby. Sampson now dropping back to pass. But Gavin Morrison is there and picking it off with a fantastic catch over the shoulder is Morrison. He's going to return it out to the 15, and, folks, that is going to do it.
We're going to run that one back.
What a catch. That is a Willie Mays-style over-the-shoulder snag.
Boy.
On the back half of the football even. Great hands by Morrison.
He still has that big brace on his knee. He's doing a little circle button moves there.
That's right. And Ray Cannon will come out in victory formation.
But hats off to this Warrior team who came up to Evansville. hats off to them for taking on a 5A team for back-to-back years in their schedule.
And you're right, Elmer, and they fought hard. That quarterback, Sampson, really kept the team in it, scrambling, making plays with his legs and with his arm. But it is not quite enough as Ray County will take this one 27-14 as the clock ticks down to 0. The handshake line forms. And Ray County moves on to 4-3 on the year. Stand with us. Stick with us. We'll be with Coach Mark Pemberton for a post-game interview in just a moment. We'll be right back.
We want to make the tire look cool too. So we got this awesome sidewall design right here.
All right, we're back. Welcome to the Nokian Tires postgame show.
That's right, as Ray County has hung on for a 27-14 victory here at Bill Horton Field. This is Jace Cochran with Elmer Harris. I am waving at my mother, Bonnie Cochran, in the stands, but she is not looking up here. She has no idea. I'm trying to shout her out.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're down here with Coach Pemberton. Coach, like you told me coming up there, it was the hard way in the second half, but just want to get your thoughts on the game, and got a big one with Saudi next week.
Yeah, we're excited about that one next week. Give Marion County credit. They come in here and played a good game. That quarterback's something else. We did not tackle him well out in the open field, and he made some plays on us. But I think they dominated the possession in the second half maybe. But we had, I think, 3 possessions in the first half and scored 3 times. And the next 2 times we got it, we didn't score, and that put us in jeopardy because they were moving the football and keeping it away from us. But I like the way our kids battle. We made plays when we had to. That was a huge job by our offensive line on that 4th down play to spring Zach there. So give them credit. They came in and played really well. That's a tradition-rich program, and now we move on to Saudi.
Yeah. Yes, big one next week with Saudi. They gave Catholic all they could handle, and I believe, of course, they ended up losing to Bradley last night, but they'll be looking for a win, and we'll be looking for a win, and whether or not we go on the road will be determined next week too.
That's true. That's playoff position, and that's a big ball game. It's a rivalry game. It's all wrapped up into one deal. So, and we've had some shootouts with them in the last few years. So we got to be ready to play.
Yep. Well, thank you, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, we'll find Zach here and maybe one other player. So we'll be back in a minute.
All right, you heard it from Coach Mark Pemberton. Big game next week. Hats off to Marion County and their
tradition-rich program.
Tradition-rich program.
Just like Coach Pemberton said it.
Yes, sir.
They fought hard, and like Coach said, we made plays when we had to, especially in that second half. Oh, no, Bunny Cochran has joined us in the booth. Hey, Mom. Good to see you.
Hey.
Cam is not here, unfortunately. Yes, we did. We missed Cam Lane.
We did miss Cam Lane. It's hard to admit it, but
Cam will be back next week as we take on Soddy Daisy. Coach Pemberton was just talking about that a minute ago.
It's going to be a tough game for Cam and Soddy Daisy because he's going to be kind of split because he has so much love for their program as well.
That's right.
So he's going to be a little mixed up in the booth and not knowing which side to lean on. But I think in the end he's going to lean towards the green and gold in that one.
That must be it. Good to see Mom.
All right, so we're still looking. We're looking to speak to quarterback Zach Pemberton, who had 164 yards rushing. Marion actually come with that big second half, had 304 total yards, up to Ray County's 337 total yards.
Wow.
And we do feel like
he's got Bo.
All right, so
we do have Bo Garmany now with Cam Meadows. We're going to kick it down to Cam, who is with Bo Garmany.
All right, we're down here with Bo Garmany. Bo, you had a really good game tonight. Had a touchdown called back. They would have counted it, would have given you over 100 yards there in the first half. But just want to get your thoughts on the game.
I think we all played pretty good as a unit this week. Defense did really good this week. Coach Homby talked about finishing, getting to the ball a lot in practice, and I feel like we really did that this week.
Yep. So next week, Soddy. Big game coming up, big rivalry. We know some of their players. They know some of us. Playoff positioning on the line. Could determine whether we're home or away in the first round. So, just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
It's a big game. We're gonna have to come to play and play hard. But I feel like as long as we finish to the ball, just like we did this week, keep the momentum going, we should be good.
Yep. All right, guys, that's Bo Garmany, and we're going to find somebody else, and then that'll be it. Thank you, Bo.
Thank you.
All right, there was
Bo Garmany. Great to hear from Bo. Bo runs so hard, a great senior leader on this football team. We would be hurting without Bo Garmany for sure. He has done a fantastic job, both on the defensive line and at fullback for Ray County. And as we heard the numbers earlier, Zach Pemberton also with a big, big night tonight.
Absolutely, and we cannot confirm this. Do not want to confirm this right now, but we believe he has tied the season record for touchdowns. His is a mixture of passing and rushing, but for one season, as I understand. Now, it's going to be pretty impressive. That's according to Brian Kamer, and if he's wrong on this, I'm going to hold him responsible for them, but that's where I'm getting that information.
I'm curious to see who was typically when you talk about touchdowns and record for touchdowns, it has to be either rushing or passing. You have to specify. It could be receiving. But I'm curious to see who the previous record holder was. And if the record was 21 or 22, I'm willing to bet that wasn't a combined total of passing and rushing. It was probably just rushing. But we'll get more information on that when we can.
Absolutely, and I would be surprised to combine it if Andy Kelly didn't have more than 22.
That's right. And former quarterbacks like Caleb Wilson, Jacob Swafford.
Yeah, so
had very successful years for the Golden Eagles.
So for whatever it is and however that sorted out, it was four more touchdowns added on to that 18. So that would be 22. A lot of touchdowns for Zach.
Right.
Either way you want to.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't also shout out Ryan Sharp, Alex Shaver, Tigger Gunner, and James Garmany.
Certainly.
Fantastic quarterbacks. A lot of great quarterback play. Jerry Cook in Ray County history.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jerry Cook played back in my day.
That's right.
So did Adrian Brickey. Adrian Brickey was another one of the big talents that's ever come through Ray County.
Good recall, Elmer.
Played at the very end of the legendary Coach Bill Horton's career. And, just to mention that, I didn't play football. I did talk to Coach Horton about coming out, and he pretty much, just to be honest with you, it was – in not so many words, it was like, just don't bother with it. Don't trouble yourself. But I did have the pleasure of having him for driver's ed, and I'm sure I made him a little nervous at times during those days. But he was a man of God and a man of patience, and he was the right man for that job. But the strong character and influence. Just at that small level of exposure to Coach Horton did rub off on me. So it was great. And I was very close to my football brethren, and,
that's right. And Coach Horton is a legend for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, so his influence went beyond the football field. He was that big of an impact to Ray County.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a man that's sorely missed. So, in the end, it's going to be Ray County 27, Marion County 14 as part of Ray Review. This is Elmer Harris and
Jace Cochran.
And as always,
go Eagles.
The work that you put in, you've got so much time vested into the program that you're not going to surrender at any point,
Wake up in the morning, head out to the field. Another day you're kicking up dirt, another chance to test my will. It ain't just a set of shoulder pads, it's the armor that we wear. When the battle starts on a Friday night, you can feel it in the air. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. Hard work pays off. You reap what you sow. That's the way we live with them blue-collar boys from just down the road. Till the weekend comes and the crowd pours in and the whistle blows. It's time to smash some mouths. It's time to ring some bells again. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride.
Get it down the hook. Get up off the ground, get back to the hook.